Welcome to OK Fair Enough with Shawn and Charlie. I'm Charlie. May the 4th be with you. In honor of May 4th, we're talking about Star Wars. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the show. I've never listened to a John Mayer song. Except for Say What You Need to Say.
I don't even think I know that one.
The refrain is him singing "Say What You Need to Say" about 45 times. Yeah, fuck that. John Mayer.
That is one. There's one song. I think it's a. I'm pretty. In fact, I know it's a remake. I don't know who originally did it. It's the "Why Can't We Be Friends."
Oh, War. Okay. No, is it War that did it?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But Smash Mouth did a cover of it for one of the first tapes I ever had. I counted it one time. They say, "Why can't we be friends?" like 109 times.
Jesus Christ! We should count how many times I say "Jesus Christ" on this show. I bet I could beat that.
Probably. We definitely need to do a Fair Enough Cup.
Oh. No, we don't. That would be devastating.
No. What we'll do, it'll give us views. Anytime we'll put like a quarter in and we'll donate it to charity every time we say Fair Enough.
Do you have a quarter for every time we say okay fair? Because I don't.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, this is for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
So we're just recording?
Yeah, we're just recording.
Oh, okay.
Talking about Star Wars.
Oh, you can edit that out.
Huh?
Or not.
But regarding Star Wars, I've been watching the films since I was a child, and I think like one of my earliest memories of going to a movie theater is going to see Return of the Jedi with my folks. I think I was like 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
So you never really got to see the originals in the theater without all the stupid bullshit CGI they added.
I don't think I ever actually watched the originals in the theater, period.
Yeah, it wasn't an option.
It was on tape, you know.
Yeah.
But I did one of the Phantom Menace. I remember going with my dad when I was like 11.
Everybody went to go see the Phantom Menace. I went with your brother.
But I mean, I actually like distinctively remember going and watching that. I think I was maybe like 11 or so.
That sounds about right. No. You couldn't have been 11.
It was like 96, 97, right?
No.
Was it later than that?
Yeah. It came out the same summer as South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I just remember I went to see a lot of fucking movies that summer.
99.
Including South Park 3 times.
I wasn't far off. I was like 14.
Yeah. So that's not that bad.
But it's funny because every time you talk to a fanboy about Star Wars, they hate the fucking prequels.
Of course they do.
And it's funny because I actually enjoy the prequels.
See, that's blasphemy right there, man. I will not let my children watch the prequels.
I never said that they were better. I said that I enjoyed them. Because A, they have better graphics, and I know that's not everything, but it's cool. It's cool to watch some of the things. Now, don't get me wrong. Jar Jar Binks is I'll murder him. Anakin as a kid, Anakin period is a little whiny bitch.
I hate the Anakin.
But I loved Qui-Gon was like one of my favorite characters in the series.
Really?
Yeah.
Taken.
Okay.
As
this was before Taken, obviously.
I mean, right? I know that's where he developed his particular set of skills. Was that movie? No,
I thought he was channeling Schindler's List with Star Wars.
No, when I walked out of that movie, I wasn't disappointed in the movie. I was disappointed in mankind at that point.
But see, you had a strong feeling about the
original trilogy,
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
I've seen them. I enjoy them. I didn't really have that strong connection with them.
They were not the movies of your childhood.
Absolutely. They came out in the 70s.
Wow.
I wasn't born yet.
Well, still, you're not off the hook for that.
No, and like I said, I don't hate them. I still enjoy them. I mean, they're obviously dated.
Let me ask you this. Okay. One of the reasons I was trying to figure out why I hated the prequels, and a friend of mine said, okay, well, think about it. I'm going to ask you this question right now. Who's the main protagonist in Phantom Menace?
Probably Obi-Wan.
You have to say probably Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It could be Qui-Gon. It could be Anakin.
Well, I don't think it's Qui-Gon.
It could, but...
And I don't think it's... Anakin's not in it long enough.
Now, here's a question. New Hope, Episode 4.
Yeah.
Who is the main protagonist in that movie?
I mean, it's
Luke Skywalker. Yeah. There's no question.
Absolutely.
There's no question whatsoever. And I
mean, they did add a lot of characters. See, that's the thing. I think they tried to expand the universe. Maybe they
way
did a little
too
bit too
much.
Yeah.
And they got into the political side of the outer space.
That was part of the things I kind of enjoyed.
Oh no, Shawn! No, you're fucking killing me. No, I just want to see fucking blasters blasting shit and lasers doing laser shit.
I also really like Natalie Portman.
Well, who doesn't really like Natalie Portman? Have you seen... This is on topic, but it's off topic. Have you seen Hotel Chevalier?
No, I haven't.
Wes Anderson?
Nah.
Natalie Portman's only nude scene in the history of cinema.
Yeah.
It's worth your time.
I prefer to leave it to my imagination.
No.
It's much better.
Imagination is bullshit. Imagination is bullshit. I want to see it. I want concrete evidence. If anything, it'd be great if I could touch it.
You know, one thing that's kind of interesting, it's a little side note, the actors, I should say actresses, that played her handmaidens.
Yeah.
Some of the famous, Rose Byrne.
Yeah.
I
know that
shit, what's her name? Flat-chested. Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley's got some sweet little
She's
titties.
hot. But I'm not going to take her back. I'm just, that was the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of her. Anyway.
She's got a really solid B cup that's very nice. A cup, double A cup. They're very nice to look at, and they're available to see.
Yeah, Domino. That was pretty good. Anyway, but I'm trying to remember there was one other that was semi-famous that was one of her handmaidens. That's popular now. But I don't remember which one it was.
Keira Knightley was in Phantom Menace?
I don't know if they were in Phantom Menace. It might have been one of the other ones. But you know who Rose Byrne is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was on House or something, right? No.
No,
wait, no. I'm sorry. Bridesmaids? No.
Yes, she is Bridesmaids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, okay. I know Rose Byrne.
But yeah, no, it's... I don't know. I really enjoyed... Because, okay, and here's another thing that actually plays into my love of the prequels.
Right.
There was a lot of video games that came out for the prequels, and I got into them, and it really kind of it facilitated like a marriage between the two.
Well,
so like
by that logic, you should be like in love with Super Mario Brothers the movie, starring a very young and untalented John Leguizamo.
Nowhere near the same. That's a false equivalency.
Do you have any ideas about my mustache? Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to talk about my mustache. This is not mustache talk.
No, this is not mustache talk.
But here's a question for you:
Okay.
In their prime. Who's hotter?
Okay.
Natalie Portman? Carrie Fisher?
I still gotta go with Natalie Portman.
See, I don't know. Leia... Leia with the buns.
See, I can't eliminate what I see now from my memory bank.
Oh, see,
it's hard for me to think
old
Carrie Fisher without... I see her face, and I instantly see old crazy batshit woman.
Yeah. No, I do too. That's not Princess Leia. They're two different people so far as I'm concerned. They're two different entities.
You didn't say Princess Leia, you said Carrie Fisher.
Well, I was trying to make it easier for you.
No more Harry Bush nuns.
The brass bikini, when they were filming the Return of the Jedi... And it's slave girl Leia. I'm going to have a conversation about that later when we get into top 5 masturbation tips. But it really was a brass bikini. It really was made out of metal. And if she didn't sit just right, yet you could see the whole world. You could see her Wookiee. Yeah. Little known fact, that's how Carrie Fisher sounds when she quiffs.
Oh, God.
And George Lucas just got right up in there, gave her a little blow.
And that's what he used for the Wookiee sound?
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's an angry pussy.
Ooh.
It didn't take long for this to get fucking disgusting. The brass bikini, that's another thing that you mentioned, like, well, you grew up with it, the original trilogy. You grew up with it, as a thing for you. Like, one of my first, like, real, like, feelings about a girl was Princess Leia.
Oh, I thought you were saying one of the Ewoks. So.
No. That was later. when I got into autoerotic asphyxiation.
I thought it was more like furry.
I like it all. I want it all at one time. That's my fetish. I want everything at once.
You know what furries are, right?
Oh, of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I do. Oh, dude, what if Return of the Jedi is like furry porn?
It's like
it's just a bunch of midgets
with furry.
Yeah.
No, Wizard of Oz meets Eyes Wide Shut meets Furry Party. Return of the Jedi.
Oh, high five on that. You hit the nail on that. God damn it. You're smart. No, but Leia was really one of the first people I ever looked at, and I was just like, I'm getting all kinds of weird feelings. My pants feel tighter. I'm gonna go. Maybe I have to pee, or something like that.
There might be a little urine in there, but
Huh?
Anyway, that's a bit of masturbation. Second. Anyway,
By the way, I sent you a homework assignment for what we were going to discuss. Did you check out cosplayer named Lady Jaded's pictures?
No, but I might have seen her before, just because.
Oh, these are relatively new.
Is it? I mean, I've seen a lot of different cosplay people.
Another friend of mine's podcast, the Nerd Church podcast, good podcast. Go listen to it. Mm-hmm. If you understand half their references, then you're gonna like it. Basically, it's a photo shoot where Leia has a sexually charged argument with R2-D2 on Tatooine.
Interesting.
And it's just spectacular. It's like everything that I wanted when I was 12 years old. Yeah, see? Right there. She's fighting. R2's gotten Leia's robes off of her. But a lot of people say the problem with these photo shoots, and I would agree that this needs to happen, George Lucas has famously said, there's no underwear in space. And Leia is very clearly wearing underwear in this.
Absolutely.
That's bullshit. So, yeah, Lady Jaded cosplay, R2-D2 on Tatooine. Google it. You're welcome. Just try not to start jerking it right here and there.
Fair enough. Yeah,
right here and now.
We really don't want your memory to be included with masturbation in our podcast.
Ooh, what if we can Pavlov dog them? Yeah. And like every time they hear my voice, they think about jerking off.
Nice.
Hey, buddy.
Then we have to put out a own line of lotion. We got to make money on that. Anyway,
somebody will make money off of this.
Are you looking forward to the new movie?
Yes. Okay. I am. I actually think, I don't go to the theater very often, but I think I will actually spend some money to go to the movie theater to see this. I might take my family.
Yeah.
I've actually failed as a parent because I can't. Well, yeah.
But that's a different. Yeah.
I mean, for various other reasons, this is just kind of building on the snowball that is my failure.
Yeah.
Eddie does not know Star Wars. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Everybody calm down. Don't call Child Protective Services yet. He doesn't know it. And I realize, like, I'm like, I know he knows it. He's seen the entire trilogy multiple times. I'm like, but he hasn't seen it in about 2 years. He's only 5.
Yeah.
That's a distant memory for him. He knows nothing about it. He desperately wants to see these movies.
So he's never actually met his real father, then?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to do that to him. He'll lose all respect for me.
I figured with a head that big, it's gotta be...
at least somebody from the Star Wars universe.
Some alien-type creature.
Big head Jim.
Big head Jim.
Yeah, but I have... Before I go to see the new one, I have to show him the original trilogy.
Absolutely. Well,
and none of the prequels.
Come on.
Because if you show your children the prequels, I'm going to call Child Protective Services.
But it's storyline at the very least. I mean... The second one was good. I don't care what anybody says. That was my favorite.
I thought the third one was the best of the.
The third was definitely the first. Okay, we can all agree the first one was a shit pile.
Oh yeah, Phantom Menace is crap.
Yeah, I mean everybody. That's pretty much unanimous at this point.
Yeah, it's really.
But 2 and 3, I thought actually had their merits.
Yeah, you know what it was? It's the hangover from Phantom Menace was so bad.
Well, and if you look at the originals, especially the original movie, New Hope, was so gritty as far as how it was made.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like...
It didn't have as big a budget as you would think it would. For a movie of that scope.
Yeah.
And that production value, you would think, like, when you're 5, like, this has to be the most expensive movie ever made, because at 5, all I cared about was Hollywood economies.
What's cool, though, you can go to Tunisia and see Lars's,
major tourist attraction in Tunisia.
Yeah.
And there are other places, too, where you can do it, too.
Yeah, probably. That's just...
I want to say, like, New Zealand or something, but that, I mean, obviously...
That's Lord of the Rings.
Well, no. I mean, in addition to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that there's more things in New Zealand than Lord of the Rings.
That's it. Lord of the Rings, and then the Star Wars thing. That's all that's done. And kiwis.
And sheep.
And lemmings. I think that's lemmings.
Is it lemmings? I don't know what the fuck it is. God damn it, I was going to bring up something. Now I can't remember what it was.
Well, there's one thing that I did want to mention about the new movies, and this is a complete side tangent, and it's not funny at all. It's very serious.
Oh, great.
I want people...
People will enjoy this.
Yeah. There was the big outrage that when the first couple...
Oh, the Black Stormtrooper.
Yeah, the trailer came out, and people were flipping the fuck out, and they were like... that's not accurate.
Because they're clones and
Jango Fett and blah 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 blah. It's been debunked. the main reason you're mad
debunked?
is because there's something in the lore that like there's books that fill in the gaps outside of the.
Wow.
But the main reason people fucking let's be real here. The main reason people flip the fuck out is because they don't like black people.
Well, not as stormtroopers. As you know,
as Lando, he's cool.
Yeah, because he betrays his best friend. Then it's fine. He makes up for it later by getting rescued by a Han who's blind in the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to mention that and tell people to get the fuck over. Nobody cares of your minuscule outrage. Worry about some more important shit. Anyway.
Here's something that may cause outrage. I don't know. I have a friend who Star Wars is like his religion. It really is hugely important to him.
Oh, there actually is a Jedi.
I know there is. He hasn't gone that far.
Okay.
He hasn't gone that far. But he's trying to introduce his kids to the movies.
Okay.
And apparently his oldest kid, who's like 7, 8, still doesn't know that Darth Vader is Luke's father. And we are all forbidden from saying, we can't even say, Luke, I am your father. We can't even say that.
On fear of death?
Oh, yeah. And he's showing it to her in a really, like, specific order. It's like episode 1, episode 4, episode 5, 2, 3, and 6. No, episode.
If you see 3, you know he's his father. You know. Well, I guess you don't know.
I think it's like the order's like 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, or something like that.
That kind of makes sense.
But like it makes total and complete sense. Yeah. It's a really good idea. Mm-hmm. But
especially to limit the amount of spoilers from because the original, that is one thing I think that might even lead to some of the hatred. There's a lot of spoilers in it, so if people hadn't seen the
the other thing is some characters are going to make it.
Yeah.
Like Yoda's not going to die.
Yeah.
I never have any concern that Yoda's going to take a fucking lightsaber to the dick. He's making it through the movie.
Speaking of which, that lightsaber battle between him and Dooku was badass. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes, if you like fucking video games flipping around and going... I will say that the way they made his face look when he lights up that lightsaber and he's about to fire it, he looks mad. It's just like, oh, that's how Yoda should have looked in all the movies.
Well, he was old as fuck at the end.
Well, no, he was probably only like 30 years older at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
actually.
people age weird in space.
Well, there is an argument to that, but anyway, we won't get into that.
Unless Luke is like 200 years old.
Yeah, because I guess Luke is probably only hitting puberty, so he probably would only be like 16.
He's just getting hair on his nuts. That's why he wanted to fuck his sister.
Fair enough.
I think we all go through that. Hey, you showed me those pictures you took of your sister. No, I'm kidding.
Sister's friends, yes, sister's friends.
Oh, dude, don't say that. Oh, God. We're going to jail. No,
I was a minor at the time.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's expunged.
I don't have them anymore.
Keeping in... the
Star Wars parodies.
Yeah, keeping in how everything just devolves into talk about porn.
Absolutely. Well, when I was looking at these pictures of this, I was like, dude, fucking R2-D2 should have a prosthetic penis pop out, and then
he does that little electroshock thing. I bet it has a vibrate setting.
On it.
It has a vibrate setting. I bet. I have actually seen some of the Star Wars XXX parody.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the official. Happy people.
Okay. Anybody who watches porn, at least on like a marginal basis, you like Star Wars, you're going to be at least interested. I wonder who's fucking who.
Yeah. Let's see what August Ames looks like with buns.
Yeah.
Not that it's happened. Get on that fucking porn town.
I mean, Lando's fucking everybody.
Oh, dude.
Like even for the originals, he had like concubines out his ass.
I saw a scene. Did not click play. I only saw the thumbnails, where apparently there's a scene where slave girl Leia fucks Jabba the Hutt. How would that even work?
Tongue. Like that would be like a conolingus master if he could get his head down there.
I think her vagina would get rubbed off if he used that thing.
She'd be like a cat's tongue and just like
those
little barbs.
Leia would be a Barbie doll afterwards. Smooth as silk with no openings.
Oh, jeez.
No, I don't need to see Leia fucking. And I don't need to see Leia getting double teamed by Han and Luke.
Yeah.
Because Han would never be into that. He'd be like, nah, it's all or nothing for me.
It would be
It's
Han and
else.
Chewie.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
And Chewie would be in the middle.
You're right. And I don't like that they made Leia suck Darth Vader's dick. His big black dick. It would make sense that it's big and black. Because he got burned up.
And he's voiced by James Earl Jones. So.
Not in the parody, is he?
Okay. No, I have no idea. I'm just saying.
Did you hear that? Yes. Suck it.
Okay, yeah.
Totes my goats.
One last thing that I wanted to mention about Star Wars, at least for me, another thing that kind of kept Star Wars at the forefront for me was Weird Al Yankovic.
Explain immediately.
Okay. Well, first off, I love Weird Al. He's got I love his parodies. They're fucking awesome.
Oh no, who doesn't like Weird Al?
He obviously is a huge Star Wars fan. He's done so many. The Saga Begins, which is the American Pie. Don Henley. No. What the fuck is his name? Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
American. Okay.
The Bye Bye Miss American Pie. My, this here Anakin guy.
Yeah,
Is he Vader someday later? Now he's just a small
my favorite one is Yoda.
Oh, yeah.
Lola. Oh,
I met him in the swamp down in Dagobah where it bubbles all the time like a big old...
Carbonated soda.
Carbonated soda.
But yes, those
S-O-D-A.
like they like invoke a memory every time I watch Star Wars, like or listen to the songs. It's like
really
they're combined into one.
When I was introduced to Weird Al, it was a standalone thing. Like when I see if I see Thriller
Mm-hmm.
or Beat It or hear those songs, I immediately think of Eat It by Weird Al.
Yeah.
Or whenever I hear Bad, I think of Fat by Weird Al. I don't associate, because when I was like, explain immediately, I had completely forgotten about those songs.
Uh-huh.
Those did not have an impact on me as much. But
fair enough.
If you can't like Weird Al, just fucking kill yourself. That's all I'm saying.
They do that on YouTube. They have this thing where it's like teens react to whatever.
Weird Al?
Yeah, and it was like, you have these like new teens that hadn't heard of him, and they were like, "Oh, this is kind of catchy," and then blah 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 blah. But of course, they only showed them as new videos, which are you have to show them the old school videos.
Speaking on that subject, how teenagers are like, "This is fucking stupid."
Yeah.
Fuck you, teenagers! Pull up your goddamn pants. Learn how to talk to somebody. Look somebody in the goddamn eye. Shave. What was I saying?
I don't know.
You
went red.
Murdering teenagers. Right. No. It seems to me that this generation of good fucking awful goddamn teenagers don't care about Star Wars. Not their thing. I meet kids that are like 25 years old and they're like, I've never seen it. I'm like, you've never seen any of them. Like, no, I never saw it.
I mean, that's just some people.
That was not an option when I was a kid.
Like, that, I mean, when you say teens, I was thinking much younger than that.
Oh no, 25-year-olds are teenagers to me.
Fair enough.
Fuck everybody that's young and beautiful. You sons of bitches. No, actually, you're right. Probably teenagers, 19 and under. Yeah. I said 25. Sorry.
Oh no, that wasn't. I was just because 25, they would probably they would have been during the prequels. They probably would have been. I
think
it's just like people just don't watch them.
I almost think if Star Wars might meet a phase here shortly, at least the original trilogy, where maybe it becomes like the new hipster movies, like they love them ironically,
jeez,
instead of like for real. But the young kids, they're just not into it. They don't give a shit. Right. I'm hoping that the new movie gets it to where people like it again. When I was a kid, dude, I can't tell. I did not know a single person that had not seen these movies. A single person. Mm-hmm. In my entire elementary school, every kid had seen Star Wars, and every kid was obsessed. Well, not obsessed, but liked it, loved it, enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, you got to also think nowadays. The special effects are so far superior that I think we're almost desensitized to this point to like art.
Something that's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you look at the first one, there was very little that they could do, so it had to stand on its laurels. Like, it's so good because the movie is just that good. It has nothing to do with pew pew or
Well, the original trilogy, the story is retarded.
Yeah.
It is retarded, and I love that. Okay, they're flying away from the Death Star after they've gotten away in the first movie. Obi-Wan's dead. Mm-hmm. And Luke's sitting in the Millennium Falcon, all bummed out. And Leia comes up to him and wraps a blanket about him. And she goes, you okay, Luke? Or whatever. And he's just like...
she's from New Jersey.
Yeah, she's from New Jersey. Hey, you, Luke, you okay? Hey, here's a blanket. All right, I'll get you some soup.
Played by Joe Pesci.
Hey, you fucking... hey, you Jedi, fuck you. You stay right there, you Jedi motherfucker. No, but she wraps up a blanket and he goes, I can't believe he's gone. Ridiculously insensitive considering Leia's entire planet was just blown up 2 days before. I love the movies though.
Yeah.
And it bothers me.
They're iconic. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't.
Have you seen some of the disturbing fan art that's out there?
No. I don't really
fan art in general. I don't. I googled Star Wars fan art.
Although there is a picture of Yoda fucking a sheep. That's awesome. I mean, you no harm.
Oh, Shawn, no. How did Yoda get a fucking sheep?
I don't actually know where this is from. Steve is my best friend. He's a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh, is he like the guy that reads the novels and all that shit?
He has read the books. I don't think he's as bad as some people, but he definitely really enjoys them. His uncle hates Lucas. Would murder him if he saw him
because he ruined the original trilogy. Yeah, because he ruined the original. No, make your point about Steve.
Anyway, what I was going to say, it was this was. I was maybe 12, 13, middle school, high school, when I saw that it was, I think it's a short video clip, and it's just a picture of Yoda behind the sheep, and he's like, I mean, no harm, doing the, and it's fucking great. And so every time I think of Yoda, I think of badass, and then goat fucker, or sheep fucker.
Wow.
Which is funny, because then Dave Chappelle show did the whole Yoda sex scant, trying to,
right.
And this then that was oh yeah, perfect. That ties in so much. So he went from sheep to little boys.
Going back real quick to like how he ruined the original trilogy. You were talking about how kids now like the special effects in movies are so much better than they were back then. Mm-hmm. And what Lucas doesn't realize when he went back to update the original trilogy with all the new CGI to please these little bastards, he ruined the movies. I don't need to see Jabba in episode 1.
I still, to this day, don't know. When people say Greedo shot first, I don't know what the fuck that even means.
The argument is...
Okay.
In the movie, in the original early cuts, whatever, the question is, who shot first? Was it Han or Guido? Is his name Guido?
Greedo. Yeah.
So, Guido is, I'm sorry.
You're back in New Jersey.
I'm sorry. When I was a kid, we used to call him Guido. We was glad, He seemed like a good guy.
All right, Sylvester.
No, Sylvester's not. Sylvester's not here. He don't know nothing about those stars in the wars. I made my own movie. I made Judge Dredd. I was going to make Rob Schneider big star.
That was such a horrible movie.
It was terrible.
Anyway.
But the Greedo... The argument was always, well, Han Solo's no good. He just killed a guy. No, Greedo fired first, and that mattered for Han Solo's character. Because there is a thought out there that Han shot first. Mm. If Han shot first, Han is just a straight-up murderer.
Yeah.
If he's defending himself, he's just a gunslinger.
Yeah.
And that's the argument.
Okay.
And at this point,
so
if you're really getting into the minutia of the movie like that, you're missing the point of the movie. It's about spaceships and lasers and explosions and running.
Who cares if he's a good guy or a bad guy? He's a fucking fictional character.
Yeah,
why do people overanalyze everything?
That and Han Solo's a motherfucking pimp. I love Han Solo. That was my favorite character. He was the only one that was consistently funny, dashing, good looking, could fly a spaceship, could fight, could shoot. He had a gigantic dog that could talk as a best friend. Who didn't want that when they were 8?
I prefer Alf, but...
Hey, Han! Let's go down to the cat planet! What's the worst that could happen? Kill me! Alf. That is going to be a subject someday, man. We're going to talk about Alf. That's the show. Thanks, guys, for listening.